The camera pans slowly toward a massive, rusted ship anchored at the dock. The ship's name, the Black Raven, is barely visible through the layers of corrosion. The sea crashes violently against the sides of the ship, and a faint light flickers from the bridge at the top of the vessel. We see a lone figure, Isam, in his late 40s, stumbling down the gangplank, clearly terrified. He glances over his shoulder repeatedly, as if being chased. Isam, whispering in panic, "I shouldn't have gone aboard. It's killing everyone. No one survives." As he reaches the dock, an unseen force suddenly grabs him, pulling him back into the thick, swirling fog. The camera lingers on the dark water reflecting the pale moonlight. An eerie silence fills the air. We meet the main characters. Sarah, 30, a fearless investigative journalist. Malik, 34, a skeptical maritime historian. Nina, 28, a paranormal investigator with a mysterious past. And David, 32, a retired naval officer with a keen sense of strategy. The four are gathered around a small table, discussing the recent strange events surrounding the ship. Sarah, excitedly, holding up her notebook. 3 people have disappeared in the last month after boarding the Black Raven. The locals believe it's cursed, but I'm not buying into superstition. Nina, seriously, I've heard the legends. The ship is said to be haunted by the souls of its lost crew. Those who board are never seen again. David, crossing his arms, ghosts or no ghosts, something is happening out there. But we need solid proof. Malik, flipping through old papers. I've been studying this ship's history for years. It was once part of a naval fleet, but vanished mysteriously in the early 1900s. When it reappeared, everyone on board was dead or missing. The group shares a tense look. After a few moments, Sarah leans forward, determined. Sarah, we're going to board that ship. We'll find out what's really going on. The four approach the Black Raven as the sun sets, casting eerie shadows over the ship. The ship looms ominously in the distance, its rusted exterior and abandoned appearance unsettling the group. David, pulling out a flashlight, stay close and don't wander off. They board the ship cautiously. The air feels unnaturally cold, and a sense of dread fills the atmosphere. The ship creaks ominously as they step on board. Nina, whispering, "Do you feel that? It's like the ship is watching us." Malik, looking around nervously, "It's just old wood and metal. Let's focus." They enter the main deck, which is covered in grime and littered with decaying furniture. A thick layer of dust blankets everything, as if the ship has been untouched for decades. The group makes their way to the lower levels, where the air becomes more stifling. Strange sounds begin to echo through the corridors. Whispers, clanking chains, footsteps. Sarah, raising her flashlight, "Did you hear that?" David, grimly, "Stay alert. Something's not right here." They enter the engine room, where Malik finds old logs and papers scattered across a desk. Malik, reading aloud, "The crew's gone mad. The captain is locked in his cabin. Something is wrong with the ship." Suddenly, the door slams shut behind them, trapping them in the engine room. A low groaning noise echoes through the metal walls. Nina, panicking, "It's starting. We need to get out of here." The lights flicker, and shadows begin to move unnaturally around the room. David forces the door open, and the group rushes out, back into the narrow hallways. As they explore deeper into the ship, each character begins to experience strange, personal hauntings. Sarah hears eerie whispers calling her name and sees fleeting images of ghostly figures in the corner of her eye.